Hi, good morning. I'm Big Joe Marshall, and I am honored to be hanging out with the ladies from Operation Mom. Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
We're happy to be with you today. Of course, we're at the Tuolumne County Veterans Memorial Hall here on Washington Street in downtown Sonora, California, USA. Pat Panavana, did I say it right? Because I always say it differently each time we go.
You did this time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And tell me your role in Operation Mom.
My role in Operation Mom here in Tuolumne County is a chapter leader. And I am the one who put the advertisements in, letting people know that there is a support group here available in Tuolumne County.
And you do a wonderful job, and thank you so much, because you ladies have actually sent packages to my son, who's in the Army. So my heart goes out to each and every one of you, and I appreciate you so much for that. And by the way, he's on his way home from Iraq. He left 3 days ago, so it's going to take a couple of weeks, but he'll be home soon. So that's great. So thank you, Miss Pat, and tell me the events, some of the events that you put on here in Sonora.
Well, in Sonora here, we do what we call Day in a Park. We set up our booth, we sell our t-shirts and wave our flags and collect money donations, and all of that goes toward paying for the postage for the packages that we send. And we also at the same time collect food and goodies and hygiene items and everything else that these guys and gals would possibly need.
And you have a website as well, right?
Yes, www.operationmom.org, and it's a wonderful website with a lot of information.
We'll have Barb Childers. Hi, Barb.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Now tell me about why you became involved with Operation Mom, and how long have you been involved?
I have been involved since April meeting. Bobby brought me here. My son is in Baghdad. He is in the Army and just landed there in actually the first part of October.
You know, I find myself talking to these moms, and as soon as they bring up their children's name, you feel the emotion, and you see it, you know, just all over.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. His name is Chris Wallhausen, and he is a mechanic. He is a striker mechanic and is based out of Alaska, so they had a bit of a time acclimating to Iraq.
I spoke with your son on the phone.
Yes, you did.
Sure.
You did in April, because at that point I realized that I really didn't need support, even though Pat invited me prior to that, probably a year prior to that, and I was the big, strong, I don't need help. But it's been absolutely wonderful, and I've enjoyed being a part of supporting all of our troops over there and sending the packages and spending a day in the park.
Oh,
it's been great.
It does. It makes a difference.
It does.
And thank you so much for being a part of this.
Oh, and I just want to say a thank you, a big thank you to the community, because every time we ask, they give, and that's just precious.
Now, what does it mean to you to pack the boxes when you're sitting there just actually putting things in the boxes, knowing where these boxes are going? What does that do to you?
I feel very proud that I'm a part of this organization and that I could help the men and women of our armed forces.
Thank you.
My daughter was alone, and then my other daughter joined the Air Force, and she's in New Jersey right now.
Oh, you have some.
She's stationed, and my son-in-law is also in the Air Force, and he's in Iraq, and he's back home now.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of Operation Mom. Helen, I just want to ask you really one question. What motivated you to come here and be a part of Operation Mom?
Well, I have a son who's in Iraq. He's serving his second tour. It breaks my heart that he's there, but I'm very proud that he's there. And I see these ladies standing out in front of the courthouse park, and I just decided I want to get involved.
Well, there you go. That's what Operation Mom is all about. Thank you. I'm standing here with Shirley Orr. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Operation Mom. And I just wanted to ask you this morning, what was your motivation to be involved in Operation Mom?
I had a great grandson that was in the military. He was the Sergeant Joshua Brennan. And anyway, he was fighting in Afghanistan, and we lost him over there. And it's been very hard for whatever reason to even talk about it. But this is one way of letting it get out, that the boys over there need all of our support that they can have. because it means so much for them to have these gifts from home and things.
It really does, and thank you so much for being a part of this.
You're welcome.
With Sergeant Bobby Rapp's mother, please tell me your name. Is it Jennifer, is that right?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today. And I just want to ask you what Operation Mom means to you.
Well, what Operation Mom means to me has evolved over the last 4 years. I was one of the founding members when we were just 3, and they started right after Bobby returned from his first deployment in Iraq, and I'd been totally alone when Bobby was in Iraq. So in the beginning, there was the moral support, the tears, the help, just talk. And then Bobby went to Afghanistan, and I had their support. And then they were my lifeline. When Bobby died, they were my lifeline. They lined the ribbons, the whole town with ribbons, yellow ribbons. They came with me to pick Bobby up in Modesto. They were at my house every single day. It is our ultimate job to support those who have lost their loved ones in war.
And we honor you and your family as well. But thank you so much for being a part of Operation Mom and what you give and what you sacrifice for us. So thank you so much. Let's give you a hug here.
We're all here for you, and we celebrate